So I came to see my mom at our hometown, and I met these kids, and I had to tell them a story. And of course, I had to create a new story for them to enjoy. So here's the story. So it's about the goat and the bird and the cow. So the bird walks to the goat, as a good friend, to communicate, to greet, and it made the goat very sad and very saddened. And the bird was like, "What's the problem, my friend?" I think I need to start flying, because I realize I have so many problems because I walk on land. If I was a bird like you, once I have any obstacle, I just have to fly over and I'm safe. So, what do you think I should do? Because I want to start flying. And he said, "Well, I don't know, let's go meet the cow and let's see if the cow can help us." So the bird and the goat decided to stroll to meet their friend the cow. And so when the cow saw them, he was happy. My friends came to see me. "What's up, goat and bird? How are you today?" And then they greeted, they had a nice time, and they were like, "Well, we have a problem." And what's the problem? The bird told the cow, "See, my friend the goat, has a problem, and he wants to see if he can be able to fly above issues, fly above problems, fly above obstacles. So he wants to get some pairs of feather if it will help. So I don't know what you think we should do, or who do you think we can meet? I am the bird, but I don't know how to help this goat, I mean." So he said, "Okay, well, I think I know what to do. Let's go meet a friend, and I think he knows, he's a very wise friend and can make things happen." So three of them, the goat, the bird, and the cow, they went out to meet this friend of theirs. So they met the guy, they complained. So this goat has a problem, he wants to fly, and so can you help us? I said, "Yeah, I think I can help. So just sit down, I'll get back to you guys." So they sat down, waited for a while for their friend to come out, their wise friend. The wise friend came out and it's like, "So here is what you will do if you want to fly, Mr. Goat. You have to go to every bird in this forest and beg them each a feather. And if they give you this feather, you come back with this feather and I'll tell you what to do." Simple issue. So the goat ran off and began to beg every bird it met, different colors, different styles, and they borrowed him each a feather. And so when he got back to their wise friend, what are those? Stop that. When he got back to their white friends with the feathers, he said, "I'm here with the feathers, so please, can you make it fast? Because I want to fly." And so he said, "Okay, lie down still and I'll be able to make you fly." So the goat lied down on the ground. And then the friend began to insert these feathers one by one into the goat. And that was how he inserted a whole feather into the goat. And he said, "Now I think you can fly. All you have to do is just stay right here and then run. When you get to that point, you flap your hands and let's see if you can fly." He said, "All right, I'm ready." So now before you try this, just one thing. Tell me, why do you really want to fly? And he said, "Well, I've met so many problems in my life, and it's because I'm on land. I believe if I have feathers, I can easily just fly over things. When I see problem coming, I fly over them. When I see issues coming, I fly over them. I think I'm okay." And then their wise friend was like, "Well, that's a good answer. Why you want to change how God made you?" So with that answer, I'm satisfied, and I'm ready to release you to fly. So run off and flap your wings, and let's see how it works. So everybody was waiting to see what will happen. And that was how the goat ran, and flapped its wings, and that was how it flew off. I can fly! He was so happy because now he has gotten a solution to his problems. He thought that now when I have problems, all I have to do is just flap my wings and I fly over my problems. So, guess what happened? When the goat began to enjoy its flight life and enjoying its new package, It never knew that there is problem everywhere. There is problem on land, there is problem on air, on flight, in the sea, wherever you live, there is problem. So, while it was flying, it never realized that God made birds to be light, so that when they fly for a long time, they don't get tired. So the goat flew and flew and flew and flew and flew and flew, and it began to get weary of flying because its limbs were already painful and weary. And so it kept flapping, trying to fly, trying to fly, trying to fly. While it was flying, it never occurred to this goat that even birds have predators that also eat birds. And that was how the eagle saw a goat flying. And it called its friends. Hello, can you imagine? The goats we go to hunt on land has now flew to us. Let's attack. And that was how the goat was under a very serious pressure and problem, because every eagle was trying to eat it. It flew down, rushed down, and realized that anywhere you are, there are problems, whether you are on land, on the sea, or on flight. And that was how it met the wise try and say, hey, I think I've learned my lesson. Anywhere God made me, or however God made me, or wherever God places me, I have to just face my life and try to win. And that was how it laid down still, and they pulled out every feather they gave to it. It learned a very big lesson that day. Sometimes we try to overcome obstacles by ignoring or jumping over them. But I think what makes you win? Now, wherever you are, whether on land or on sea or on flight, there are problems. As human beings, you can never exist without problems. There are problems. Even if you don't look for problems, problems looks for you. The devil does not sleep. It's always looking for who to trouble and who to stress. So when you meet problems, what do? You fight, you battle, you conquer, you overcome, and you keep moving. By the way, bigger problems shows you have bigger responsibilities and you're in a bigger level. So let's learn to face problems and not ignore, find our way around it, or try to escape problems. Because as far as we are alive, we are ready for battle. Being alive is for the strong, it's not for the weak. If you want to ignore battles, try dying. In the grave, nobody disturbs you, no problem, no issue, no hunger, no stress. So let's learn to solve problems and not dodge problems. Thank you, Kene and Tony.